I literally cannot be the only person in a reading slump right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Yasmin, but my friends all call me Yazzie and you guys can too. Today I'm going to go through some of my favourite fast-paced books to help get you guys out of a reading slump. Because I feel like everyone's in a reading slump right now. Because genuinely, like, nothing seems interesting to me. So I thought I would make this video to help some of you guys out if you are in a reading slump or if you're just looking for some nice fast-paced books. I have books from all different types of genres. I have mystery, I have romantasy, I have romance. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with an oldie but a goodie, and that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, like the whole series. But we'll start off with the first book, The Lightning Thief. I feel like I would always go back to this if I was ever in a reading slump, just because I feel like when you're in a reading slump, you don't want something that takes too much brain power, and you just want something that's like fun vibes, a good story, good characters, and overall just like a quick, engaging, entertaining book. And that is what this is. Anyways, if you don't know, I feel like everyone knows what Percy Jackson is, but just in case if you don't, basically Percy Jackson is just your average 12-year-old kid. But one day he vaporizes his pre-algebra teacher. By doing that, he finds out that the gods are real, the Greek gods. And he is the son of one of them. So when Zeus's lightning bolt is stolen, everybody thinks that it's Percy's dad who did it. And so Percy and his friends have to go on a quest around America to find the lightning bolt and the person who actually stole it. And overall, this book is so much fun. I love it so much. Super fast, it's so entertaining, and just the vibes. It's just everything you need to get out of a reading slump, I think. It's just so much fun. The next book is one of my absolute like amazing favoriteest books ever, and that is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm sure like everyone's seen this before, but genuinely it's just so good. And also it's super fast paced. So basically this book follows Peyton Gray, who is an ordinary in a world full of elites, so people with magical powers. And one day when, you know, she's going around doing her own thing, she unknowingly saves the prince of her kingdom, Ilya. And in doing that, she gets herself thrown into the purging trials, which are made to showcase elite's powers. And obviously, she doesn't have any. So basically, this book follows Peyton when she's in those trials, as well as the prince, Kai-Azar, and also the romance between them in these trials. And I genuinely love this book so much. There is a reason it is so hyped, because it is just so amazing, and also super fast with a dual POV, and that's always really nice. And so yeah, I will always recommend this to literally everyone for anything, genuinely. The next book we have is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Again, another one of my absolute favorites. Basically, this book follows Avery Grams, who gets called to the will reading of a very eccentric billionaire, Tobias Hawthorne, and she finds out that she inherited his entire, like basically his entire inheritance. And so she teams up with the old man's grandsons, 4 of them. Together they play out a set of riddles and games and puzzles that the old man set out for them to try and figure out why Avery, why her, why did she get all the money. And seriously, this book is so good. Like, all of the characters are so amazing. It's like being trapped in like such a cozy hug. Like, the vibes and the puzzles and the riddles and the games and everything is just honestly so incredible. Go read this book. Like, not even just to get out of a reading slump, just go read this book if you haven't, because it's genuinely so amazing. Next book I'm going to recommend is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Again, a reason these books are so popular. Basically, Pippa Fitzmaurice decided to take up a cold case as her school project and figure out what actually happened. Now, this case was the murder of Andy Bell. And everybody knows that it was her boyfriend, Sal Singh, who did it. But he committed suicide just a few later, that everyone, you know, obviously assumed was guilt out of killing his girlfriend. But Pip thinks, no, something's not right here. And so she teams up with Sal's younger brother to try and figure out what actually happened. And this book is set in England, and it is so, like, it's such a cozy mystery, and it goes by so quick. And the way that it's written makes you actually think that you're solving the case with them. It's just like that much more immersive, and again, really fast paced, really fun, cozy, really great mystery. Next book I'm going to recommend is also by Holly Jackson, and that is 5 Survive. Basically, our main character, Red Kenny, and 5 of her friends decided to go on a trip in their RV, but all of a sudden their GPS, you know, messes up and they're stuck in the middle of nowhere, and then someone starts shooting at them from the trees. Okay, the shooter says that one of them has a secret that they need to know. And so tensions rise and friends begin fighting with one another, trying to figure out, okay, who has this secret and what is it, so this guy can, just leave us alone. And they have to try and figure out before the night ends. Otherwise, the shooter's going crazy. This book is so amazingly good and well thought out and just brilliantly executed. I genuinely cannot express how much I love this book. And again, this thriller is genuinely just so good. Okay, if you're more of a romance reader, and you're looking for a fun, cute, quick romance, then I would go with Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I just read this book and it is genuinely one of my new all-time favorites because it is so cute! So the first time that Charlie and Bailey meet, Charlie is an obnoxious know-it-all and Bailey is a shy young girl. And that first time they met went horribly. Fast forward a few years later and they are both working at the same place and they make a bet that quickly gets out of hand. But as their friendship, as they become better friends, they bond over their divorced parents and eating pizza weirdly, and genuinely the banter in this and the back and forth and just their friendship even in the start. It's just so amazing. I love this book so much. I finished it in 2 days. It was so amazing. Okay, to be fair, some people might think it's a big book, but trust me, it goes by so quick and it's genuinely just so incredible and amazing. And there's also fake dating in it, which is, that's always really fun. And so yeah, for a romance book, I would totally recommend Betting on You. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope I gave you guys some good recs to help you all get out of your reading slump because I know it is tough out there. I hope you all have a great day and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!